Hey, what's up guys? Today I wanted to show you my very own stunt race that I created. Let me know if you guys want to check this out for yourself by leaving a comment down below. I'll be sure to help you guys get this if you'd like to play it, and also if you'd like to let me see if you've made any cool stunt races, I'd be interested in that. Alright, so right off the bat here, you have a lot of choices. You can either go left up, right up, down, middle up, or down left, down right. I like to go down, but to even it out I put stop signs down here if you make the jump. I also put slowdowns up here just in case you're going too fast around the corner. Thought I'd just a little bit of a troll. Then we got the big loops up here. Everyone thinks you can sort of just go up that little triangle right there, go back down, but I made it so you actually have to do the full loop. I put the checkpoint on the very top of the loop, and that way you had to actually do the loop to complete it. And if you mess up on the loop, I'll show you guys here. Oops. I'll show you guys here. If you mess up on the loop, but you've made it halfway, you actually spawn on top of the loop, which is pretty cool because then you sort of get a different view of the same thing. See, I'll mess up here and show you guys what it's like to be on top of the loop. I chose green and yellow for the track just because I thought it was an interesting color combination. And right here, left or right, really doesn't matter. It's supposed to just split up the competition. You can either go down here to the right, down left, or you can go up the ramp. And just for video's sakes, I'm gonna go up the ramp. This race can hold 30 people, so you can see what it would be like with just 30 people trying to go at this all at the same time. It'd be kind of crazy. So you come up here, and the checkpoint's gonna be on top of another loop that we could have done if we would have taken a lower route. This is kind of where it gets fun. It's sort of a transition. You have two options, left or right, but they both lead into these layers of tubes. And then you come out, and you all have a common checkpoint. You might be able to see that. A little honk of the horn. Coming up here, we just have a little area where you have to hit your head. You have to be going fast enough to hit your head and actually bounce over the wall. If you don't make it up the wall, you'll just fall right back down and slide all the way back down the hill. And you also have to land it, which I barely did right here. That was pretty crazy. So if you land on this highway right here, you just come around here and continue on the path. Now this next part up here, I'm going a little faster than I would like right now, just because you really need to slow down and know where you're going and need to be straight on this half loop, and that'll happen. So I'll just respawn here. This is probably the hardest part of the entire race, according to my friends who've played this and told me that I need to fix this part, which I might get around to. I don't know, I kind of like a challenge. So you do that. You can do it all in one go, but if you make it up to this one, you kind of want to survive and try again. You want to slow down at the top of the loop if you're having trouble. And flip over. Made it. Now we're moving on to the maze section of the course. It's not a giant maze, don't worry. You get this checkpoint, and you got two options, left or right. Left of the wall or right of the wall. Doesn't really matter right here, but where it matters is up here if we're going to go left or right. Now right, we don't know what's over there, but left we see some stop signs. I'm going to try to go through the stop signs. Now just do a little weave in here. If we were to go to the right, we would have gotten that boost over there, which sort of would have evened out the playing field. Like I said, this is just to sort of split up the competition. Come up around here, and now we have the sky ramp, which is the most boring part of the entire race, I will say, but it can get very hectic when you got a lot of people on here trying to bump each other off, trying to get to those boosts. That makes it kind of fun. So at the top of this sky ramp is something that I was inspired to do as soon as Stunt Races came out. I knew that I had to put this in a stunt race, and that's why I created this entire race, just to get to this one part. But I wanted sort of a big build-up before we got to the finale. We got one more little sky ramp here. These things I'm climbing up, you're actually meant to go down them and jump off at the end. So that's why it's such a big incline. And we're almost to the top. And I'll just say it's pretty crazy. Lots of people had to retry multiple times, but it was very fun. So you come down here and you have a tube that goes straight down, but it's a little more than that. I'll let you guys see here. Oh, okay, that's what I was waiting for. Usually I don't get that lucky. I made it through all the regular fan blades and I got to the gates. So, in case you missed it, there are tons of fan blades as you go through the tube that you sort of have to weave and dodge, even though it's very complicated. This isn't really based on skill at all, sort of just luck based to get to the bottom, which adds something different to this race, I think. And oh, made that one. And I'm sort of going to drive along the wall here. It helps a little bit. And I think we're at the bottom. Sweet. Now there's just a few little things at the bottom here. To get down it's easier because it's actually a straight drop down. I sort of do a little trick here. Go upside down and then come straight down. Now at the end I put in one last troll just for all my friends to rage at, which a few of them actually fell for. I'll show you guys. There's a little slit down here that you can fall out, and if you do, there's no getting back to the checkpoint. You have to restart at the very top of the tube, and it's very aggravating. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this race, and if you want to check it out for yourselves, let me know what you thought of this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.